What I love about how we evolved over the last 25 years, that we kept not only an ownership culture, but we remained flexible in everything we did.
Food service in the late 90s in the US, it was pretty fragmented. There were a lot of small contractors. We were actually number 3 in the US. What I'm proud to say today is that we are twice as big as our 2 competitors.
This was Compass's homegrown sector. It was Compass. We didn't acquire them, we created them. And what was really cool about that was it was something that we were able to mold and shape. There was no existing culture. We had to start from ground zero and build it from there. The one thing I will say is it wasn't always as good as it is today. There was a lot of inconsistency.
Prior to my joining, Eurest had won the largest, actually the first large national account win with a tech provider in the US. It was a giant contract, a game changer. So the business was already going through an exciting phase. We used to go to a diner in New Jersey once a year and plan our strategy.
So nobody would bother us. And that's where we did most of our work.
We'd literally plan out what our priorities were for the businesses, including Eurest. Ultimately became the best man at my wedding, so maybe the collaboration went too far, I don't know.
Those meetings really translated into us putting the proper procedures in place that put us on the right path.
I know there was a time when we would sell maybe an $8 or $10 million deal, and we would not really know how we were going to open it. We always figured it out because we're very resilient, but we didn't quite know how we were going to resource it. And now I see that we're selling $80 million, $100 million deals, and we know exactly how we're going to open them, support them, resource them, and absolutely knock it out of the park.
We're one of truly the only companies that go from San Diego to New York, from Miami to Seattle, and everything in between. And in high tech, oil and gas, finance, heavy manufacturing, we do it all. And we not only do it all, we do it the best.
Eurest client retention rate is phenomenal. So that says that we're doing something right for our clients, right? It's a really high retention rate.
We've brought innovation, technology into our company. People want great food, they want it delicious, they want it healthy, but they want it fast, they want to pay for it how they want to pay for it. We've really stepped up our game to put a competitive offering that still puts that great meal on the plate.
And that's what I love about Eurest. We're flexible, we'll customize it. And you know what? We'll figure it out. We didn't want to be like all the other boutique sectors. We wanted to be Eurest. And that's what I'm most proud about this group, that now they can look in the mirror and say, this is who we are, and this is what we created.
We really are feeding the people that make America go.
I would like people to look at Eurest and say, these were people that really made the guest experience in the workplace so much better. They made the guest experience something where people remembered and talked about when they went home after a long day at work and looked forward to coming in the next day. I also want people to look at Eurest of not only putting a great meal on a plate, but also caring about the community, caring about things, important topics like diversity, sustainability, healthy and nutritious meals for people, making life better. I would really like Eurest to be known as a company that made it a great place to work for all of our great associates. Something that they could go and say to their children that they were proud to go to work every day and work for a great company.
Hold on to that ownership mentality. I think it's really, really important that you guys never lose sight on where you've come from and think about all that you have ahead of us and where you could take this business. If there's any sector that could do it, Eurest can do it.